Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. Happy December 31st of 2023. We have come to the end of another year. And I hope that everybody had a great Christmas. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, hope that you've had some time to spend with friends and family, and just take some time for yourself to enjoy and relax. And what else do I have to say? I had a good Christmas. Started feeling poorly after Christmas, and now both my husband and I are feeling poorly. I think I'm on my way back, so if all things crossed. But I wanted to jump on here because I was doing some stuff behind the scenes. And I found some interesting information, things that I'm not aware of. And that is just, in a nutshell, how can I help to instill that my new year is going to be the way that I want? How can I put my best foot forward for the new year, right? And I found a plethora of information, and I was quite excited, so excited, in fact, that I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on live, even though I said I wasn't coming back till January, and let's have some fun. Let's discuss these things that I found, and I hope that you find them helpful in some form or fashion. Let's say hi to some folks. We have Anita in the house, Miss Sylvia. Hello, my friend. Thank you. Happy New Year back to you. Gina is here. Good to see you, Gina. So, first and foremost, I'm not big on resolutions, right? I'm not big on setting resolutions for myself because I never follow through. So the first thing I want to say, and I encourage you guys to grab a note paper, or grab pen and paper if you want to write any of these things down, because there is a bunch of them. And I will leave a description, like the link in the description box below the video, if you want to go and check them out yourself. I did not put them all down. We won't discuss all of them because there's over 33 of them, and we would be here till tomorrow. So I'm just going to give you a few highlights. But good morning, Lori. It's good to see you, my friend. Happy holidays. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. And forgive me, because like I said in the beginning, I'm feeling still a bit, so just bear with me. So how do we put our best foot forward, right? Well, let's start with the most important thing, right? In terms of resolutions, goals, intentions, in my opinion, they're all the same thing. So the most important thing that I have learned in my experience, and of course this is for entertainment purposes only, right? Take this at face value. When you're setting intentions for yourself, be positive in your wording. Affirmational, right? I am, right? Not I may, not I will, I am, that kind of thing, right? And try not to give yourself a timeline. So I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months. Leave out the 2 months part, right? I want to lose 20 pounds kind of sounds a bit negative. So we're not going to word it like that. We're going to say it, I am going to eat more healthily. I am going to exercise more, that kind of a thing, right? It's very, very simple. And the reason that you do that is because, as with everything, other things start to come in, and that intention starts to lose its hold, shall we say, right? It starts to lose its number one spot as your focus. And so then you go back and you reword it, and then you put it back up at the top again, if that makes sense. Hi, Paisley. Good morning. So, friends, I have a whole bunch of stuff to share with you. So the first thing is, if you're into goals, resolutions, setting intentions for yourself, try to remember just those couple of little rules, that intentions are affirmational and they're very positive, and to keep them short, sweet, to the point, and try not to limit yourself with a timeline. Because you're either limiting or potentially setting yourself up for failure because you can't reach that goal, right? So if you leave it open-ended, you're good to go, right? And there's no worse way to start off a resolution or a goal or an intention than setting yourself up to fail before you've even, had a chance to like review it. So the first thing I want to talk about, and again, I'm going to leave a description or a link in the description box below this video to show you where I got all this information from, right? So we're going to go through, no, we're not doing any readings today, GS, and good morning, by the way. We're talking about New Year's resolution or rituals, a way for us to start the new year off with our best foot forward. So the first thing I want to talk about is one that I found that I thought was great. Now, I didn't necessarily care for the name of it. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it a spell jar, a wishing jar, a manifestation jar, my hopes and dreams jar, whatever you want to call it. Okay? You're going to get yourself a little container, one with a lid. Maybe a mason jar. This is an old peanut butter jar. Okay? And inside of this jar, you're going to put all manner of things that speak to you. So it's very individualized, right? So in here, I started, okay, and I have a couple more things to put in. I have the Epsom salts that you guys seen me use earlier at Christmas time when I made my centerpiece, right? These are pine scented, eucalyptus scented, actually, Epsom salts. And so they smell like walking in the forest, right? I've got some branches of evergreen. Sorry about the glare. It's hard to see, right? We've got a pine cone in there. And to me, I mean, first of all, that just looks really cute. But to me, this is like nature. Nature is my happy place. It is the place that makes me feel safe. It is the place that makes me feel calm and makes me feel grounded and makes me feel like I can breathe. And when I'm in nature, I feel like I am more in control than I am in any other setting, right? Last week, for example, when I was feeling poorly, I was sitting outside at 4:30 in the morning because I go outside, right? So this represents my outside. It is always going to be my happy place. So what else can I put in here? Well, what are some things that mean something to you? It could be a magazine clipping. It could be a postcard. It could be a picture of yourself, of someone else. It could be like a map to your new home, a map to your new job, a picture of your new office, a new car, a dog, a cat. It can be anything, right? So I collected a few things, and I want to show you what they are. So the first thing that I collected is this. Now this is really, really super old. I apologize for the shape of it. This is something that my sister gifted to me a long time ago, and it has my name on it. And it is basically what my name means. Okay, so it says Kelly, from the Irish Gaelic name Kelly. Means warrior woman. Kelly is bold and daring in all that she does. She is someone who makes every minute count. She has a classic strength and beauty. She is compassionate and patient with others. She is someone who is held in high esteem. A smile like a beam of light at night. A woman who is proud of her old-fashioned ideas, an individual who is very adventurous. I have had this for like 30 years. This is how I see myself. And because, as you all know, I am on a healing journey myself, I always strive to be this, like within this. And so I'm going to put this in my jar. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to put in my jar is a penny. Now, we don't make pennies here in Canada anymore. When my mother passed away in 2012, I'd come out of the hospital. Well, I didn't quite make it to the hospital, but I got to the front door of the hospital when my family was coming out. Long story short, anyways, on my way to the car, where all of the family was kind of congregating in the parking lot after my mother passed away, I opened up the passenger side door of our vehicle and I went to get my cigarettes and my drink. And there was a penny on the floor mat. And previous to that, in November, so that was in March when my mom died, in the previous November, my mom was rushed to the hospital and she asked to speak to me. And I had just found 3 pennies in the parking lot. And when I came home or came inside the hospital, my mom said she wanted to talk to me. And I showed her the 3 pennies that I got, and she kissed them and blew on them and gave them back to me and put them in my pocket. And I've had many a moment where I've found pennies in places, on my pillow, on the floor, in my car, just randomly pennies showing up. So to me, this represents constant communication with my mother. Okay. So that's going in the jar. The dime represents my other relatives that have passed, which is how they often communicate with me. Okay. I have a card here with the crown. Now, I don't think that I'm a princess or a queen. But this represents a state of being, a state of thinking, right? A mindset to me of being in service and to you guys, to spirit, to myself. It's also about shining my light brightly with the crown and the jewels, and right. And it's also about just really sort of embracing that feeling of like, I am doing it. I am achieving it, right? I am always trying to be the best that I can be. The crown. I should have got a bigger jar, friends. Okay. I also have the clover. It's green, Kelly, Irish, green, luck. I mean, why the heck not? Right? Now, I have 2 crystals that I'm going to put in. One is my little amethyst and the other one is a rose quartz. Amethyst is that's my stone. I don't know why. I love purple. I'm connected to spirit. I feel it strongly when I hold on to my amethyst, and my rose quartz is just about that happy positivity, right? We're going to pop those in a jar. Now, the last thing that I'm going to, or 2 more things, next is a ring. This is infinity, right? This is all encompassing. This is my love for my husband, my love for my family. This is my love for my fur babies. This is my support system. This is my connection with spirit. This is my health journey. This is my healing journey. This is my life, right? It's all intermingled. It's all interwoven, and it just keeps going around and around and around in a beautiful, wonderful way. Right? Like there's no end. And the last thing that I'm going to put in here is a tarot card that I have from a deck that I don't use because I can't see it, friends. And it's the Sun card out of the tarot deck, right? Which is joy and blessings and possibilities. So what you do is you close this up. You put all kinds of things in here, right? You're going to close this up. Maybe you want to decorate it on the outside, right? Maybe you want to put some stickers on it, whatever, okay? You can sit it on a windowsill where it's going to catch the sunlight and the moonlight over the different time periods. You're going to put it on your altar. If you have one, maybe you're going to put it someplace safe, someplace where you're going to see it all the time. In the bathroom, I'm going to put it over here on my shelf because I'm here every day. Okay. And what's going to happen is, the intention is that those things that I put in that jar represent things that are important to me. And so it's going to collect energy and it's going to manifest those things and sort of energize them. And you know what? That took us like 10 seconds. So or 10 minutes. Why the heck not? Right. And I love that. Sylvia said that she does that. Okay. So the next thing is writing a letter to our future self. And I love this, right? Writing a letter to our future self. Use the affirmations of I am and you are when you're creating your sentences and your wording, right? You're writing a letter to you who will be sitting here on December 31st of 2024. Congratulate yourself on all the things that you have achieved, the money that you've earned, the fears that you've conquered, the healing that you have completed, the things that you have released, the new adventures that you have, gone forward with, right? The places that you've been, the people that you visited, the relationships that you've created, all of those kinds of things. Put it in an envelope and put it somewhere special, maybe next to your jar, right? The whole idea is that you're putting that energy, that intention out. Now, whether you are having a big New Year celebration tonight or you're just sitting at home nice and quiet, it really doesn't matter. There's something that we're going to cover today that you're going to be able to incorporate either with yourself, by yourself, or with your bunch of friends. I mean, why the heck not? It doesn't cost anything. And if it sets you up for success, I say it's well worth it. Hi, Bernie girl. Hi, Louise. Happy New Year in advance to everybody. Happy New Year's Eve, I should say. For those of us here, our Australian friends, it's already New Year's there. Gina's getting close to New Year's Eve. Okay, another one. Have cash in your wallet. Now, I read that this is an old superstition, right? And there's lots of different things. If you look on the internet, there's lots of different sort of interpretations to this. But the one that I read is that to ensure that you have money coming in the new year, sort of like as a symbol to attract more for the coming year, put money in your wallet. Okay. Now, maybe you want to put money in your jar. I mean, it doesn't hurt, right, friends? So you're probably not going to ever see this again. Well, I don't know how many of you here are in Canada, but here you go, friends. There's a $100 bill from Canada. We're the place of the funny money, right? And so put this in the wallet today so that next year, like meaning tomorrow, we're going to already have this in our wallet. So we're starting the new year with money, and we want to attract even more of that as we continue. To add a boost, they say to add some citrine with it. So right in your wallet, take a little piece of citrine, the stone if you have it, and add that to the wallet. Okay? Now, here is another option for the sort of prosperity ritual. Okay? So if you're looking to bulk up your bank account, or whatever you deem as your sense of wealth, right? Because prosperity and abundance means lots of different things to lots of different people, right? You could try this idea, and you could try all of them. When you return home for the first time in the new year, so the first time that you go out in the new year and you come back home, take a jar or a bowl and put it outside. any spare change that you may have in your pocket. I'm not saying all of your change, but spare change, throw it in the bowl or the jar. Okay, you're going to bless them for everything that you want in the new year, right? A handful of abundance, and then you sort of are putting out the intention that, you know, I had this, I received this, this is a blessing to me, and now I'm blessing this. And you're going to leave that there in the bowl, putting your faith, putting your trust in the universe, right, for anyone who may need it, to see how long it lasts there. Okay. And what happens, according to this, is leave them there for 48 hours, right? And you give them away. It is sort of like a symbolic gesture, as I said, of your trust, that you will receive what you need and that you have enough to give some away. Yes, outside, Gina. Now, again, entertainment purposes only, friends. I found this on the internet. I just thought it was something that I would mention because we all want more money, right? Unfortunately, it does make the world go around. Now, something you guys have seen me do many, many times is a burning ritual, right? So write down on a piece of paper things that you want to release. It could be very general. I just want to release negativity. I want to release stress, a relationship, you know, cutting cords, get it very specific, whatever works for you, right? You're going to write that down on a piece of paper. Obviously, you want to do this in a fire-proof container, preferably outside if you have access. If you don't, use like a metal, of course I don't have it here, a metal container. You guys have seen me do it here before, right? You're going to burn it at the piece of paper. You're going to sort of say a little prayer. You're going to burn it. You could throw the ashes away. You could bury the ashes around your backyard. Basically, what you're doing is that you are putting an action to the words of, I'm releasing this negativity, right? I'm getting rid of this. I'm not starting the new year holding on to this stuff, right? You want to take it one step further. You could offer the ashes once you burn them to nature, asking that it be transmuted into something new, right? The end of the year. Now, this is not this is the end of the calendar year, and not to be confused with the end of the zodiac year, which is the sign of Aries. But you know, it's all about transformation. It's all about new beginnings, new opportunities, new possibilities, and all of these things that we're mentioning are just ways that we can feel like we have a say and some control, I guess, as to what we want. What do you desire? What do you need? Right? What makes you happy? Rather than just sitting there and saying, you know, like, last year was crap, I hope next year is going to be great. Right? Light a candle and say a prayer. Can be that simple, friends. Light a candle. So here we have this beautiful candle, the Black Cherry Merlot. We're going to light it. Okay, we're going to light the candle. And this candle is symbolizing our connection between material and the spiritual planes. We're going to say a simple prayer for peace, love, and harmony all over the world. You can say blessings and prayers for your friends and your family, for yourself, for your neighbors, whatever you want, whatever speaks to you. It can literally be that simple. Reflecting on the past year. Now, this is a hard one for a lot of people, and it's hard for me too. it's hard to reflect on the past without, getting stuck in the details. Do you guys remember when you were younger, or maybe you still do it now? You clean out your room, or you go through like your old cards or something, and you get totally sidetracked. Now you're reading them all and you're crying, and like then you're remembering this and you remember that. Like, you don't want to do that, right? You want to reflect on the past year. Spend a little bit of time there. What were your wins? Start with your wins. And then go to what you consider, yeah, maybe they weren't, maybe that wasn't a win, but what could I have learned from it? Right? What was my delight? What caused me sadness? Could I have done something different? You could do this like out loud. You could do it in a journal form, right? And then when you're done that, you want to go to like the next page kind of thing, or just below it, and you want to write a set of lessons to move forward, things that you're going to implement in the year forward, so that you can really, really learn from last year, right? Learn from your reflections. That's what reflection is, right? Hi, Jessica. So we have one more to go through here. And that's really simple, right? This one you'll love. You'll love this one. Get yourself, not a set, get yourself tarot deck or an oracle deck, right? Look at that. Look at what's on the back side of the deck, friends. The Sun card. It's working already. See, my jar is working already. That's what I put in the jar, friends. How cute is that? Get yourself a tarot deck or an oracle deck and do a reading for yourself. However, which way you want to do it. Pull out a card, find the card that speaks to you, find the image that you like, find an oracle card that means something to you. Maybe it's the number, whatever it is. Look at it. Let's look at this. What does this say to us? What do you see when you look at this card? You know, one of the great things about reading tarot and oracle cards is that, yes, we all have our intuition. And yes, there are definite meanings to certain cards. But it is interpretive. It's visual. It's vibrational, in my opinion, right? So you can feel it. You can see it. What does this make you think of? What do the colors represent to you? You know, where does it take you in your mind? What do you see when you think of it? Like, ooh, I'm looking at this beautiful yellow ray of light. And what does that make me think of? Right? So that's the kind of vibe that I'm talking about, right? So whether you read tarot or you don't read tarot, maybe you don't have a tarot deck. Maybe you pull out a Christmas card that you got and you just love it. Maybe there's a magazine clipping that you've been holding on to of like the best garden that you've ever seen. And you pull that garden out, right? And you look at that garden and you think, what does that color represent? Do you know what I mean? Like, allow yourself to dream, friends. Allow yourself to see. Let the image speak to you, right? Write down or audibly say out loud, whatever, all the things that this says to you, all the things that resonate in this card. Maybe there's something in that sparks a tweak of inspiration or some motivation or an idea. right? Maybe it's something that you've always wanted to do and never thought to do. Whatever. Maybe this is like, you know what? I love this, and I should start taking photographs again because I really enjoyed taking photos, right? I love taking pictures of scenery. Maybe I should start doing that again. However this works for you, that's the point, right? It's about inspiring yourself. Friends, can I just tell you, I just picked this up. Like, I have 3 tarot decks, okay? Just so you know, like I'm not fibbing to you. I have 3 tarot decks off to the side over here, okay? So there's the second one, and here's the third one, okay? And they're all sitting down here at the ready with their crystals on them. And I picked this deck up, right? And just so you know, I mean, I didn't shuffle these, right? We've got the Sun card. Joy, blessings, happiness, love, empowerment, fulfillment, right? We've got the 6 of Wands, success, victory, self-esteem, being seen, being recognized, right? Feeling that spotlight, that glow all around you, right? You've got the Chariot. That's your willpower, blending energies, travel, things happening quickly, right? Movement. You've got the 7 of Pentacles, planting the seeds. This is that moment. This is the card where I say you're outside and you're looking at the garden. You're like, okay, I planted you. I talked to you. I raked you. I weeded you. I watered you, and nothing's happening. What's going on? This is about investment. This is about assessment, and this is about patience, right? You're waiting for the fruits of your labor to come into being, into blossom, into bloom. You've got the 10 of Cups, the happy family card, right? Again, joy, blessings, support, love. You've got the Judgment card, a new perspective, enlightenment. Friends, this was unexpected. What we just did here today is how you can find a new perspective. That's what it's about. This is what today was about, was to help you put your best foot forward for the new year. Letting you know that you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen next year. I just hope it's going to be okay. You have the opportunity to say how you want next year to be. So go for it. How cool is that, friends? This one here, Debbie. Hello, by the way. Sorry. This is the Lightseer deck, if that's the one that you were asking about. That was unexpected, friends. I didn't expect that to be like that. I've never picked up a deck and did a reading before without shuffling it. That's crazy. So, do you guys have any questions? Do you have anything that by the way, I will mention 2 things. So one, I have a video that's going to drop at 12 noon, and it's the Sunday Oracle message that I normally do, and it's all about, going ahead into the new year. And Johnny Taro's Apprentice is going to be joining me live on Wednesday for what I am calling a new year. Oh, heck, what did I call it? Oh, my God, how embarrassing is that I don't even remember what the heck I called it. What did I call it? Oh, my goodness. How bad is that, friends? It's a new year and a fresh start. Whoops. Anyway, and so that's happening Wednesday, January the 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern time here at Dozen Cats, right? And what else did I want to tell you guys about? I think that's all that I know of right now. Because honestly, friends, I haven't been feeling great. Like I said in the beginning, my husband hasn't been feeling great. I'm not putting that out there, just saying we're both sort of, I'm better than he is, but it is what it is, right? What can we do? Um, so I don't have a whole lot of plans in motion because we've been feeling kind of poorly, and honestly, I've just been like, I can't, I'm like, I haven't had the strength or the energy, to be perfectly honest, to come back here and even, I'm not going to lie to you. I did 3 readings yesterday and I had to scrap them all because I didn't even know what I was doing. Nothing was making any sense to me. I couldn't even form a sentence yesterday. So, or not yesterday, the day before that. So, I scrapped them all. I wanted to do like a 3-part series for New Year's, and then I'll went to heck in a handbasket. So anyhow, I will leave a description, or a link. Sorry, why do I keep saying that? A link in the description box below the video to tell you guys where I got that information. There's 33 of those rituals. That's what they call them. That you can do as you sort of usher in the new year. And like I said, what I thought was really cool about them is you can do it with people, you can do them by yourself, whatever. I mean, take a bath, do some self-care, right? Start a journal tonight, right? Maybe you're going to sit with a group of friends and say, okay, so let's what and it sort of along the lines of what you do at Thanksgiving when you say, what are you thankful for? You know, what do I appreciate about what I learned in 2023, and what do I hope to learn in 2024? Maybe it's just an exchange, and maybe one of your friends or one of your family or whoever says something that you're like, yes, that's a great idea. I want to do that, right? Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Paisley. So it can be that simple. It can be that simple, friends. It doesn't have to be complicated. What else do I have to share with you guys? All I can smell is that pine scented eucalyptus, Epsom salts. That's all I can smell. Well, you should make sure that you're okay, Rose, for sure. I'm sorry to hear that you have allergies. I hope it's nothing more serious. A lot of people getting sick right now, that's for sure. My husband's diverticulitis is acting up, self-induced, because he ate something that he knew he wasn't supposed to eat, but he went ahead and did it anyway. And I have some sort of stomach situation going on myself, so yikes. But anyhow, last night I made homemade chicken noodle soup. So good. I cheated a little bit. It's homemade chicken noodle soup without any chicken. So basically, it's noodle soup, I guess. There was carrots and peas and celery in it, and I think that was it. And it was delish. But it was like the first time that I was able to like eat anything like solid, if you want to call it that, since Christmas. So that's not true. Since the 26th. On the 26th, we had a lovely ham dinner. Because the 26th here in Canada is a holiday. It's Boxing Day. And I had planned a big reading for that day, too. And that went by heck in the handbasket as well. But anyways, no one wants to hear my tales of woe. Oh, thanks, you guys. Yeah, it's still, there's lots left. And something that Mark, my husband is Mark, that I do. Gosh, I can't even get my words out, you guys. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Something that my husband and I like to do on New Year's Eve, because I don't drink at all, and he doesn't drink a lot. We're not young. We don't really go out anymore. So one of the things that we love to do is just to like hang out at home and try something, or not try something that we don't normally eat, but try something that requires like a lot of effort, right? That we wouldn't normally have time to do. And just really make like a great night out of it, right? Sometimes we buy games or board games, or we buy a puzzle and we do it. It's like totally weird. We just kind of have like a date night, if you will, right? It's kind of like what most people would do, like on Valentine's Day. We do that on New Year's Eve. What can I tell you? So, we have a roast beef in the freezer. And I have been like, come on, get well so I can have the roast beef. I want it so bad. I mean, I can like taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know if it's going to happen. But anyway, I should have put a roast beef in my jar. You should have put a roast beef in my jar. There you go, Rose. That's a good idea. Yeah, we have a turkey. We haven't made it yet because of course we went to my sister's. By the way, friends, went to my sister's, had a great visit. We weren't there for long because my stomach started feeling kind of poorly when I was there. But it is the first time in 3 years that we have eaten Christmas dinner. It is a 2 hour drive there. It was super, super flippin' foggy on the way there and on the way home. So it made for like a tense outing, a tense drive. We left at, I don't know, like 3:45 in the afternoon here. And we were home by just after 11. So we weren't, but we had the dog with us the whole time. So that's a long drive with the dog. And with all of my issues, that's the first time that I have been out, like out, actually out of the house since April. But I'm happy to report I did not panic, I did not freak out, I was not nervous, I was not antsy. I was like, I'm ready, let's go. I thought I looked fab. I had a new outfit on. I bought myself like a green turtleneck, and I had green leggings to match, and this like white, sort of like winter white Sherpa kind of jackety vest, sort of, they call it a shacket. It's like a shirt / jacket thing on. And it was super mild here. We thought it was going to be a white Christmas, but it got super mild. It was like 7 degrees. And it was a lovely visit. It was a lovely, lovely, lovely visit. And I'm so grateful that I got to spend that time with my family before I got poorly. Well, hello, Pisces. How are you, my friend? Happy holidays to you. Yeah, Sylvia, I couldn't do that on a regular day. Like that stuff would rip my stomach apart. But thank you for this suggestion. You know that Kelly's not well when she's drinking water. And lots of it, friends. Lots of it. Lots of it. The good news is we haven't had, I mean, I was going to do like Christmas treats, baking and kind of stuff. I haven't had any of that. We didn't bake any of that stuff. So, I didn't have to worry about gaining any weight over the Christmas holidays. Of course, when you're not feeling well, what do? You sit on your bum, right? You do nothing. I went outside, you guys. I went outside. I got some fresh air because it was mild enough that I could do that. I'm sure the neighbors must have thought I had lost my ever loving, you know what? But I don't care. As I said, it's my happy place and it made me feel good. So that's what's been going on with me. As I said, I'll be back on Wednesday, January the 3rd. Johnny Charles Princess will be here. New year, a fresh start. We'll be doing some readings. So hope you guys can tune in. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be patient with me for the next couple of days while I sort of get my self together for the readings to come back out. Like the regular readings that I do, during the daytime and stuff, the pre-recorded ones. There is, oh, totally, Sylvia. Absolutely. I was like, whatever. I don't care. My house, my rules, right? What was I going to say to you guys? Honestly, it's like my brain is like in a fog mode. Oh, did you? Oh, that's lovely, Linda. Last night it was -8 here, and that's the first time it's been in minus for like a week and a half. Like it's been like unseasonably mild. Unseasonably mild. Like I said, it snowed and we thought it was gonna like stay, but then it got super mild and it all melted. So, it's fine because White Christmas is lovely. We had snow on the ground a little bit, but not much, like I said. But, for travel, for those of us that have to get on the road and drive around, um, it's much easier to do that on clear pavement. So we have a turkey in the freezer to prepare. So hi, Janet. It's good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Happy holidays. You guys, Austin is over here. I switched my chair. I'm sitting in, this is my grandmother's chair that I recovered. That's why I'm so short. I'm sitting in my little chair, and Austin's over there in the corner on my office chair. Do you want to come and say hi, Austin? Do you want to come and say hi? Come, Austin, come. You want to come say hi? No? He's like, no, I'm not into it. Thank you. You're disturbing me. Oh, you've been lurking? Well, it's okay. You can lurk away, my friend. You can lurk away. So, you guys watch out for that reading that I did. It's going to come out at 12 o'clock, 12 noon. It was just like what I did with this deck, where I picked it up and I turned it around. It was exactly that kind of thing. It's like it was meant to happen. It was a beautiful reading. So do make sure that you check in for that. What else do I have to share? I think that's it. I just want to wish you guys everything that I have the power in me to wish, to say thank you to you for all of your support and your love from last year, and let's push it forward into 2024. I hope you have all of your wishes and dreams come true, and I hope. Oh, Quincy, watch out for the candle, darling. Quincy could not let you guys go without popping on and saying hi. Right? You want to say hi? Say hi. Let everybody see your face. Don't be so weird. Don't be so weird. Come on. Oh, gosh. Quincy doesn't like to be held. Can you tell? Say hi. Say hello. They want to see your spot. They want to see your spot. Everybody wants to see your spot. Come on, everybody wants to see your spot. I did put a little video out on the channel. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the day that it snowed, I put a little video out, which that I comprised together of just the animals, and Rosie just had a field day. You guys want to see the little video? I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah, did I take it away from here? Okay, let's see if I can do this. Just bear with me for a sec, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Do I still have it? I don't know what the heck I call it. Quick access documents. Is it in Dozen Cats? Dozen Cats. Oh, demos. Let's go there. Oh, I know how I can do it. Bear with me, friends. Bear with me. Okay. I apologize for the humming, by the way. Can you guys see this? You know if you guys can hear that and see it, okay? So I did a little video, right? Go check it out on the channel. It's just a little short of how we handle a snow day. So the snow was falling. The cats were like, is it even snowing? Like they were, they were just sleeping. Like they weren't. I was sitting by the fire. Like who cares? I was drinking my hot cocoa and reading a book. And Rosie was out there having the time of her life. Like woohoo! Right? There's a picture of her in that short where like she's just covered in snow inside the house going like, this has been great. Can we do it again? And then of course my husband had to go out and start the snowblower. So it was kind of funny. I thought it was funny. So if you're interested, it's on the channel. Go check it out. And then you can see all the animals. And I did post up some pictures for Christmas that are also on the channel. Let's see if I can share that with you guys because I don't know. Oh, hold on a second. I have to get there first, don't I? Friends, community. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I must apologize. I haven't answered any of my, I'm so bad. I haven't answered any of my comments. I'm so terrible. Okay, let me know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? You can see that on the screen, right? Okay, so this is down here on the bottom there. It's not really a good shot, but those are their stockings. They're new stockings. We just got those this year. And a new bed for Rosie. Okay, and then we're going to swap the photo. So this is our beloved Quincy that everybody sees. And he says, ho, ho, ho. Isn't that a cute shot of him, you guys? I took this picture on Christmas Day. I was doing a little photo opportunity here. And then we have Austin in the window watching what we thought was snow, but it was rain. Saying, let it snow. That's Austin. Now, this shot is Rosie. Now, this was taken on the 23rd of December. She was sitting in my lap. She just jumped in my lap for whatever reason. And just the way she was angled, it's like she was staring at something really pretty on the tree. And I that's my bit of my arm that you can see. I took a picture of her. So cute. And then this is Princess Charlotte. This is Christmas morning, and they've just opened up their stockings. The cats have. They were all on the floor there. And she's got a hold of one of the toy mice, their favorite things in the world. And I put, oh, what fun it is. So there you go. So that's the animals. So now you've seen them all. Now you've seen them all. All right, friends, I'm going to say goodbye. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year. Celebrate however. Be safe, be happy, be healthy, and be smart. You know what I mean? Make sure to watch that reading on that's coming out at noon if you care to. And don't forget that Wednesday I'll be on with Johnny at 8 p.m. Eastern. I thank you guys so much for everything, for all of your love and all of your support. You truly, 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 I hope you know how much your support means to me. I'm most grateful. I look forward to 2024, and yeah, that's kind of all I got. Oh, thanks, Linda. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It was really, really nice to see you guys again. I miss you guys. I really, really did. I just want to get myself back 100%, and then we'll be back in the swing of things. Okay. So from me to you, happy, happy, happy New Year's Eve. And I will be back as soon as I can. Okay. Mwah! Many blessings. Bye, everybody.